This weather report brought to you by Seafood Market at Caloundra, Bulcock Street.
G'day, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. The summer switch got flicked on this morning and we're on the verge of a low-intensity heatwave expected to last the next 2 days. Hot and dry tomorrow, thunderstorms building Thursday afternoon, a cool change on Friday and a pleasantly mild and cloudy weekend, just like the last one. Today's temperatures are a clear step up from yesterday's. You'd hardly believe it was the same season. At Nambour, the top was 36 degrees. Maroochy and Tewantin rose to 35. The satellite loop, it's pretty boring at the moment because there aren't any clouds and they're hardly expected because there's not much moisture about, nor are there any uplift mechanisms that could produce cloud. At the moment, all we're looking at is some storms around southern Australia here, which in the fullness of time will start to reach southeast Queensland, probably not until Thursday. So let's look at today's chart. Why is it so warm? The main reason is this low further out to the Tasman Sea is the one that was sitting on our coastline for several days, bringing those cooler southerly winds up. It's gone now, and so we've had a complete change in air mass. What we're getting now instead is these northwest winds coming from the underside of this system, just sitting over the tropical coast. It's bringing those hot interior winds. On tomorrow's chart, it'll be much the same. We've got a trough coming in just into western Queensland, so those northwesterlies will continue. The intense heat will be mostly inland. Coastal areas will be saved by a sea breeze, so it won't be quite that bad. On the outlook chart, it'll be another hot day. This one will probably be hotter, but now with that trough coming into southeast Queensland, it'll kick off some storms, leading into a cool change on Friday. So now the latest from the Weather Bureau. The boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters, 10 to 20 knot west-northwesterly, shifting onshore in the afternoon before turning northerly on Thursday, ahead of a southeasterly change on Friday up to 25 knots. Bit of a mouthful, that one. Swells really come down over the past 24 hours. Hardly any surf, with messy conditions along beaches exposed to the northwest wind, especially the likes of Noosa. Full moon's almost here and it's summer, which is when we experience our largest daytime high tides. Tomorrow morning's peak is quite a biggie, so be on guard. The southeast coast district, a sunny day and hot inland with the outside chance of a rumbly shower at night. Maroochydore 30 degrees, Nambour 32, Gympie 37. Looking ahead, late Thursday thunderstorms will lead to a vigorous cool change on Friday, bringing us back to the mid-20s for the weekend. Rising temperatures again next week with more storms on the way. Well, that's all for tonight, folks. Pleasure to have your company and thanks for watching 7 Local Weather. I'll be back tomorrow with more news on the hot spell, but for now it's back to you, Rob.
Yeah, wonderful, Liv. Thank you very much. Just a reminder, anything you'd like to catch up on again, our 7plus app or our page, 7news.com.au. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Good night.